Los Angeles Chargers. Two former division rivals in the old AFC West, the Seahawks and Chargers, are underway. On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. On first down, it's Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, Herbert. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. That catch good for only a couple. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area, that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 23. On first down, Justin Herbert escaping the pressure right. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Herbert throwing again. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense.
He's going to find Cook here in the end zone for a Charger touchdown. Jared Cook there to make the grab. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Duke is a wild boy.
Reed going to bring it out of the end zone.
Nigga told
get
me
it up past the 20
real
to
shit
about the 22.
You go out here and listen to these dumbass niggas. You straight up with it, son. Like, nigga.
Wilson and the Seahawks take
Fuck
over
out
now,
of here.
1st and 10 at their own 22. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. On the move to his left. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. On first down, Carson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Penny, a first down carry. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And picked up by the Chargers. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Now it's Herbert. Sliding out of the pocket. It's complete to Cook. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 31-yard line.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Herbert back to the air. Flush to his right. That's into the hands of Eckler. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Herbert operating from the red zone. On the screen, this is Eckler. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. On 2nd down, Eckler. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything.
Touchdown! That's caught. Austin Eckler, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now Wilson on first down. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 45-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Out to his left. Dumps this one off to Chris Carson. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
He'll check that down to Carson. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They go play action with Wilson. Rolling to his left. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Oh, my God.
Finds his target, Allen. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Allen. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Hopkins' kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. No run back here for Reed, so this will come out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw into the hands of Lockett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Carson. And he's got some space here. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. 69 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Carson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. From the shotgun, Wilson steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. This is 3rd and goal. Still looking for the first points of the game. They'll try to run with Carson. No gain on the play. And what to do now on 4th and goal. This defense continues to be good on 3rd down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown offensively. Are you saying, let's go for this? Let's try to get it in the end zone.
I don't know about that because of what you just described. They've been so good, and they don't give up the big play that you would expect in downs 1 through 3. Why should 4th down be any different? True. You might want to go ahead and kick the field goal and see if you can figure out.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Nick Ballore punching it in from a yard away. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. Wilson going to throw for it. Steps away. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Yo, what happened to the guard, man? I seen him. The nigga told me he was a Mason. I was like, oh.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to
I look at it, that shit is a lesson.
Sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On 1st and 10, Herbert.
Ah!
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Wilson. Flushed out right. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
This throw complete. Wilson finding Lockett. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson from 17 yards out. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And he gets it to go to cut the deficit now to 2, 17-15. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again. Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Oh!
A dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
The ball was tipped and fell incomplete, but it was tipped up in the air, so the guys on defense, they had to feel like that was a big opportunity, and it was missed. They needed a play to help turn things around a little bit. Ball's in the air. Can they rally to it and get it? On that play, they weren't able to. They'll take the ball batted away, but boy, they missed a big chance there.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And Herbert able to get this one to Eckler out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Herbert. This is caught. And the Chargers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Hopkins with the extra point. And it might seal the deal as that makes it a 2-score game here with not a lot of time remaining. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is DJ Reed returning. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Now Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. They'll roll him out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. That'll be complete to Cook. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now the Seahawks call the second.
Ah, man. Excuse me. We're playing against Gotta win this one. Fake friend slipping away every day.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even.
What? Opponent quitting already? Hope I won this one. Wow. Man.
How he gets them is he gets them and they match up. He tells them to come meet. They come meet at some beautiful luxury five-star hotel. And then he takes them
This
on
is the
some luxury
NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Washington football team. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go from Seattle. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. On first down, Wilson. And incomplete to open things up.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. On third down, Wilson. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to fourth down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Taken in at the 22. 51 yards on the punt there. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. A run here for J.D. McKissick. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Fitzpatrick. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Two yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Fitzpatrick now from the 50. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. 3rd and short yardage, Fitzpatrick. That's caught. It's DeAndre Carter. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 33. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. We're scoreless after one. From the 8, they've got it first and goal. They'll run with Gibson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. One more time with Gibson. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now Fitzpatrick. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Curtis Samuel there to make the grab, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to...
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. On the move to his left. Catch is made by Metcalf. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. On 1st down, Carson. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. Play action. Now Wilson. Out to his left. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him. Complete. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson from 8 yards out. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from the thing out. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he's going to be dropped following a 32. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half.
Tag.
Knotted up at 7.
TA Gas 64. What's up, man? Where your microphone at, bro? It's not funny when you don't got a microphone. You can pop shit.
At halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando.
You're going to lose. You're going to throw an interception here, partner. Interception! Watch. Well, I'll tell you. Interception. You should run it. Number 17, don't think you're going to throw it to that motherfucker. You should run it.
Play action now. Fitzpatrick. That's going to be caught by
nice.
Samuel. And able to get
this
one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Passing.
The play fake here, Fitzpatrick. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Come on, 2.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 35. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now Washington going to use the second of their... Clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3 here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson in the final seconds of the first half. And Washington has taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
A final shot before break. Wilson, left side complete to Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. So Washington in a good spot. They got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he is out of bounds here on the return. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Hey, Charles, they got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. They will run it. It's McKissick. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done, because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Fitzpatrick from the gun on third down. And he finds McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. Big Al Woods there to make the tackle. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. To throw, Fitzpatrick. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Here's McKissick. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Fitzpatrick. A throw to the flat here for McKissick. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. Got his target, Samuel. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Going old reliable there to the slot on 3rd down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence, because how do you cover? Do you go with a bigger guy to try and use size? Try to go with a quicker guy, and sometimes you even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They'll go again with McKissick. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions. They need a yard here. They'll run with Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Gibson. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Gibson. And this time
get the fuck out of here, man.
Antonio Gibson.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown of the afternoon. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now 21-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. No run back here for Reed, so this will come out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They go play action now. Wilson. And that'll be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quitting him.
0.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Play action. It's Wilson. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And he's taken down inside the 30. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Now Wilson. Rolling to his right. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They go play action with Wilson.
Oh!
Nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
On 2nd and 10, Wilson dancing to his left. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Nick Ballore taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a little more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
On that face, huh? Hey, nigga, that's not cool. You still...
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
I'm still telling you. You get mad because I talk about your
and
mama?
That one will
Fuck your
bounce
mama.
out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Your mother don't teach you to honor me. Shit.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this one now
Sack.
Not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Fitzpatrick here to throw.
I knew
It's
it,
out
man.
to the flat for Gibson.
The fuck?
Here to run. And he'll be out of bounds. Able to get it up past the 45. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
My fault.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Fitzpatrick going to give to Gibson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 56 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
Washington about to close this one out as they are down to a knee.
These niggas.